perhaps the political decision regarding the detainee photos and their release. There's been quite a switch here.
About face, any which way you want to look at it, Heidi. Indeed, yesterday, the president surprising a lot of people when he came out and said that now, no, his administration would oppose the release of perhaps hundreds of photos showing the alleged abuse of detainees at the hands of the U.S. military in Iraq and Afghanistan. It was just a few weeks ago when the Obama administration's Justice Department signed an agreement with the ACLU saying, okay, we're not going to fight you anymore in court. We've made a legal decision. We will let the photos be released. There were background briefings here at the Pentagon. We're not so happy about it, but we'll let the photos be released. We can't fight this in court anymore. Suddenly, now, the about face, apparently by all accounts, three top generals, Generals Petraeus, the head of Central Command, McKiernan, the head man in Afghanistan, and of course General Raymond Odierno in Iraq, all weighing in saying it's not a good idea, that this could just lead to a backlash of violence against American troops in those two war zones. A lot of political controversy, however, of course, a lot of people saying this is another effort by the administration to hide a very sorry chapter, pardon me, in U.S. military history.
But how do we know that? I mean, do we actually know what these photos show?
Well, many of us, including myself, we've talked to senior officials who have seen the photos, and what they tell us is the photos fall into two categories. Personal photos taken by cell phone or cameras by soldiers. Illegal, not supposed to happen. You cannot take personal photos of the people you detain in a war zone. But the other photos are forensic photos, if you will, taken by military investigators when allegations of abuse turned up, taking photos of evidence of detainees and trying to carry through and determine through the military justice system whether crimes were committed. The bottom line here, of course, is this issue that has never gone away, which is abuse of detainees the so-called few bad apples, the whole Abu Ghraib case that people made, or was this in the early years of the war more systemic, more widespread? The ACLU, which wants these photos out in public, will tell you that's one of the points they're trying to make. Heidi?
Understood. All right, a lot more to come on this, I do believe. Our Pentagon correspondent, Barbara Starr, this morning.